sportsnetwork.com.
Well, here comes the traditional collegiate season, believe it or not. We're getting close to Labor Day, and on this weekend, the students moved back to Michigan State University. 6,000 freshmen came in over the weekend, and a record 5,300 international students. MSU has the 10th largest number of international students in the United States. Russ White is with Michigan State University and in the communications department. Russ Green and White, they call him, and he's on the other end of our line. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael.
We talked to Tom Izzo on Friday, and he was saying that on Thursday night he took a walk and sat and watched the band practice for 45 minutes on a summer evening, and we just loved it. And it's got me to thinking about how lucky some people are to live in proximity to a campus like Michigan State University with the trees and the buildings and the activity and all the sort of cultural activities, and right down to listening to the band on a summer evening. It's a good lifestyle, isn't it?
I couldn't agree more with Coach Izzo, and it's great when the band practicing starts filling the campus as you're walking around. It really gets you in the mood, and it's kind of like New Year's around here, as the school year gets started. It's a real exciting buzz going on.
Yeah, and I even read, as a travel writer now, there are people sometimes who retire who prefer, as opposed to moving to Florida or Arizona, someplace that you might expect for their retirement, they prefer to move closer to a college campus because of all the cultural activities and because, after all, being around young people sort of keeps you young.
It does indeed. I experienced that myself, that these bright young kids that come in really keep you on your toes, and you learn new things from them. And I can relate with those retirees that want to be by a place like MSU because, like you say, there is a lot going on.
A lot of energy. And so there were lots of activities this weekend to sort of welcome everyone back, as I understand it. A Spartan Spectacular with fireworks and a cookout and a concert. Nice way to welcome everybody back.
That's right, and there's all kinds of activities going on this week, and then the classes start Wednesday already.
Here we go. And then football starts. We got a home game next Saturday, as I understand it, is at Western Michigan University coming in. And is it fair to say that there's a lot expected of Coach D'Antonio and the Spartans this year?
That does seem like the expectations are high, and Mark's really been building and has a proven track record everywhere he's been, and he's, there is a lot of positive outlook for the team, without a doubt. Everybody's excited, and it's an interesting twist, Michael. We don't play a game outside the state of Michigan until the 23rd of October.
Wow.
Because next Saturday we have that technically road game at Ford Field, and then a game in Ann Arbor October 2nd. So I think there's only a couple of games outside the state of Michigan all year. So that should be interesting.
That's a pure Michigan schedule right there.
There you go. And a big night game with Notre Dame will be buzzing that night, I'm sure, too, around town.
That game's here in East Lansing, the Notre Dame game, right?
Correct, the 18th.
Yeah. I was with Stacy Slobodnik-Stoll and a bunch of people yesterday. Sam Purrier, they had a golf fundraiser at Forest Acres in the afternoon there to raise money for the golf programs. And there you go. I mean, they had terrific support. Really, the people who bleed green and white like you do turn up for just about everything. And so I would expect, even on a Labor Day weekend, they'll be there at Spartan Stadium ready to go, huh?
No doubt. It looks like the weather's going to cooperate, and it'll be, like I said, kind of like New Year's. The first kickoff, everybody will be excited, and hopefully we can get a big win, get started on our way to the Rose Bowl.
And the traffic, hey, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, what do you think about the division of the Big Ten? I mean, do you like the idea of putting Ohio State in the other bracket? And a lot of people say if you're going to win the Big Ten and go to the Rose Bowl, this is the year to do it because it'll never be as easy as this year once we have a championship game.
Well, that's right. It'll never be as easy if you bring in another team like Nebraska. But I'm sort of mixed on all that, Michael. I love tradition, but I'm also somebody who likes change, so I don't mind moving games like Michigan and Ohio State around. And if we end up playing Michigan at the end, how cool would that be? So I just think it's all exciting. I love having Nebraska come in and all these cool matchups we're going to get. I'm anxious to see how these divisions unfold, but it's going to be very interesting either way.
All right, and what is it? Isn't it the mark of the real start of the collegiate season when you start to see mattress sales up and down Grand River?
I think so. There's, 4 or 5 mattress places up there on Grand River. That's right.
They're ready for action. All right, have a terrific Labor Day weekend. Go green and white, and we'll talk soon.
We'll see you Saturday somewhere.
Russ White at Michigan State University.